Hey, Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer here with another episode of Starfield. And if you remember the last episode, we got Barrett back. Hell yeah. But for now, we need to
you should inspect your ship for
we need to upgrade our ship. And we're just at the man to do it, the ship services technician.
Sure, have at it.
Alright, I played around with this off camera. See what I can do. See how we can improve the frontier. And it's honestly not a bad little ship, but it needs some work. Primarily what this ship needs is more cargo. So, we can go into Ship Builder, and we're gonna rip this. It would help if we actually hit the button for it. Ship Builder allows you to fully design, modify, and paint your ship. The floor gauge to the right tells you where new modules will appear. When the floor gauge is at 0, for example, new modules will be placed in the center mass of the ship. Building new ship modules will cost credits, and deleting them will give you credits back. The Ship Builder will keep a running total and process the entire transaction at the end. There is a flight check that will give you warnings or errors if your design is invalid for any reason. Alright, see? So what we're going to do is, pop goes the engine. And we're rocking right now the White Dwarf 2000. And we'll change, and you know what? We're going to change that. So, bye-bye engine. Bye-bye engine. So we're going to hit G for the add button, and we're going to cycle until we find engines. And this is a nice engine, but if it's grayed out, it doesn't mean I can't afford it. It means I can't use it. Not all that much of a difference between the 2020 and the 2010. It's just a bit lighter. The 1020 actually does provide more mobility. I mean, you look at the mobility on the 2000s. Oh my god, that's horrible. The problem with the White Dwarf is that it's a bit heavier, but the mobility is a lot better. Let's look at some of the other ones. The Ares has a better jump range, gives a better jump range through the grav drives, but it's actually light, but the mobility kind of just totally sucks. You know, these are actually better, so we're going to add 2, because you need one on each side. We're going to flip it. But we're not putting them on just yet because we still need to mess with the layout. Excuse me. Okay. Looking at the grav drive we have here. Let's go to... What did I just hit? No. Careful, if you highlight something and then hit add, it'll switch it to something else. It's kind of weird like that. It's not supposed to, but it still does. If we go to grav drives, and we look at what we currently have, which is the NG... What do we have? We have the NG160 grav drive, right? Yeah. Okay, this is what we That's what it says we currently have. That's not right. It says it's the NG160. Now, if you look at certain things, you can only go based on what class you're able to get to. And without the proper skills, you can only take Class A. What we'll do is we'll go back to the engines, right? You look at that. Actually, no, it's not the class, but it does tell you what skills you do need if you want a certain thing. Like that White Dwarf 3000. Oh my god. Right? I mean, it's not a... This isn't a bad one, but it's not great either. So, we're going to take that off. We're going to see. What we have available. The NG-160, which is what we had. Max power of 8. Grav drive thrust 13. Grav drive health 52. If we go down 1, has more power, but at the cost of drive health and thrust. Alright, it's only going to give you options now for those you can get your hands on. Max power of 12. Well, you're never going to use it, and the thrust and the health is good too. That's actually not a bad. The Vanguard Recon Grav Drive. This only has a max power of 9, but look at that thrust 16. It'll give you more power. The Nova Galactic, the 200, max power of 10. So while it doesn't have as much as the Recon Grav Drive, to get you the hell out of there instantly. I mean, anything over an 8, it's pretty much instant anyway. But the thrust of 18 and the health of 76. I mean that's gonna take can take a lot more damage before it keels over. So we're gonna grab that. All right. Now we're gonna look at the reactor. Power generated only 14. That's not very much. The repair rate at 1.14 is not terrible. And the health is... the hull's good, but I think we can do better. So we're going to get rid of that. And now it's time to get a new reactor. Okay, power generated 18. Better repair rate. Health is about the same. And the hull's a little stronger. But... So why are we leaving all this stuff unattached? You'll see why. We have this part here. Nova Galactic Frontier 2x1, right? Alright, we're going to take the legs off here, because we don't need them on. We're going to take that off. We're going to get rid of it. So how do you replace that? You go to just one over. It's the Habs. Not to be confused with the Have-Nots. And we're going to grab this Engineering Bay 3x1. And we're going to stick it in there like so. Put the legs here. Alright, so we have a little bit more... Right? And then we're going to take the reactor, stick it on the back. Come on. Alright, so we have an error. Ship contains modules that... exceed reactor. It's hard for me to see because my recording is in the way. So we're going to dip for a second, and I'll be right back. Alright, so the reactor class is... Okay. So we'll get out of that. Oh, the grav drive. Oh, poo. Okay, so we're going to get rid of that. Actually, we're going to look to see if we can find a... We can get to a B-class reactor. We can't. We need 3 points in piloting. So, unfortunately, this has got to go. So, back to the grav drives. Too bad. So we'll go with the R2000 Alpha Grav drive. That is an A-class drive, so we'll be good to go. All systems are nominal. Nom, 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 nom. Alright, so why did we do all this? Huh? Well, I'm about to show you why we did all this. We're going to go to cargo. And we're going to grab this Caravel V102 cargo hold. Alright. Reason why we're grabbing that, 300 points of hard cargo for 64 mass. Supposed to only, for 4 extra mass, we're getting only an extra 20 points of cargo there. So this is your best buy. Wait a minute. This isn't the one I wanted. That's not the one I wanted. I want the V102. Which I thought I grabbed. Oh, I see what I did. Okay, we're going to delete that because I forgot to flip it. There we go. There it is, flipped. And we now suddenly have 1,050 cargo space. But what if we want more? We can stick it on the side of the grav drive. Well, we could. But I think we're better off attaching the legs to the very back. So, we're gonna... No, wait, what? What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Drop down. And we're going to add one more here. And we have a warning that says reduce mass or add engines to improve mobility. That's why we got the engines we did to improve the mobility. Our mobility's still not quite that good, but it'll do for now. This is actually a much better ship now. We have plenty of cargo space at 1,650 units of cargo. You can carry a whole lot of your junk there. And remember, if you carry stuff in your cargo hold, you can basically build just about anywhere. And this ship now suddenly looks a hell of a lot better. Okay, maybe it doesn't look a lot better. It kind of looks goofy, but it works well enough. Very well enough. I wonder. That actually does look kind of better like that. Oh, what can we stick up there? Alright, I'm starting to get some ideas here. Alright. No, 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 no. Okay, did we at least get rid of that? Yeah, we did. I want to look at something while I'm thinking about this. Cockpits. Okay, the cockpit can store a little bit more cargo. Well, that's amusing. And I want a bigger cargo. I mean, a bigger cockpit so we could get more crew operating, but, you know, it is what it is. We already have a docker, so we don't need another one. There we go. We're going to stick a one by one hab up there because we can. So what are we going to do with this? Well, I came up with an idea. We're going to experiment with this. Since the engines on these are kind of small, what we're going to do... What was the one that I liked that we have? The 1020, right? Ship has unattached module. What? Oh, there it is. Oh, flip. Yeah! Now we're talking. Now we have two sets of engines. Ship has too few landing gears. Okay. Well, that sucks. Our mobility is really good, but our mass is pretty heavy. Alright, so we need to find a place to add more landing gear. Vert to Ferk? Okay. The other error right now is just you have unattached modules. I know I do. I just want to see something here. Alright, so if we go to gear. Okay. Okay, yeah, we just have the unattached modules now, but our landing gear is much better. Wait a minute. We're going to delete that. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, it's because I grabbed the wrong one. There we go. Okay, now we need to find a place to... Okay. Alright, why don't we delete these for now? Okay, everything's good. Mass says it's pretty high, but 1050 cargo, plenty of mobility and mass and power and all that good stuff. Man, look at that engine max. The Frontier kind of looks mutated now, but man, does it look good. I want to know how I can get that. I want to get more of those. Okay. Duplicate, G. I don't want to stick it on the back. I want to stick it on the underneath. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it here. Rotate. Because... Whoop. Because you can stick this underneath here. There we go. That gets us up to 1260. That's not bad. Okay. The mass is a bit high, but systems are nominal, and we've got plenty of cargo space. And this ship is looking good. I'm really happy with the way this looks. So, this thing's expensive as hell, but it's going to be worth every freaking credit. And yeah, that costs us a fair bit, but... definitely worth, as I said, every credit. So you want to go take a look at the new Frontier? Let's go look at this monstrosity. Alright. Whoop. Look at all that power. Lots of cargo. 2 sets of engines, so we've got plenty. And the rock means plenty of thrust and mobility. Hell, frickin' yeah. Alright, let's take a look at our new layout. So we're just looking at the setup here. The cockpit hasn't changed one bit. Captain's locker is now empty and everything is stashed in the hold, and I can deal with that for now. The cockpit hasn't changed. But back here definitely has. We may have lost our research table and our galley and our bed. And this is our little upstairs cubby, so we can get more good stuff. So yeah, we lost our source of fun, but we'll manage. No more research, no more galley. But we do have a bench for people to sit. Folks, it'll do. But for now, we have one other thing we absolutely must do. And that involves us getting the fuck out of here. Okay, so all right, so what we're going to do now okay. No, we're actually not doing that. What? No. All right, let's bring up the map. We need to go to Narion system. We're going back to Kreet. Remember here at the very beginning of the series? We only have one thing explored here. We're going to touch down near it. Why the hell are we going back here? Well, I don't know if you noticed, but even with the expansion, the frontier is still a little packed. And our friends that we picked up from Argos on Vectera aren't exactly the spacefaring kind of people. They're more suited for outpost work. So we're going to build our first outpost on Kreet. Maybe not right on the research camp because, you know, hostiles. And dungeons do respawn in this game too. And yes, any place that's got pirates is going to be a dungeon. We're just using it as a touchdown. Okay, so what we want to look for... Well, first what we need to do is get back to our ship. But what we want to do is look... What we want to look for are beds of iron and lead and possibly silver. Alright, because if you look at what's available here, okay, there's a lot of stuff here. So what we're going to do is we're going to get out of this. And we're going to travel to our landing area. And then we're going to do the hunt for a bed of iron, bed of lead, and a bed of... There we go. Because the main reason to build an outpost here is so that way... Okay, there's lead. Okay, so we found a bed of lead right near the... That's good. Oh, a pit of argon. But that's not the main reason. So while, yes, it's nice to tag the argon, that's not the main reason to do that. We're still looking for silver, and we're looking for... I mean, the main thing is, yeah, we found lead, but we also need to find iron. And preferably find the two beds kind of close by to each other so we can set up an outpost. And yes, we're going to investigate the local flora here, which is this Archie-type plant. That, right there, its fruit is harvestable as it's fibrous. What do we got here? Nothing. Well, that kind of sucks. So as I said, we're just poking around. And ideally, we want to find... Oh, another one. Oh, no, we already scanned it. And ideally, we want to find a lead bed close to a iron bed. Because if we can do that... What's this here? Nothing of worth. Because we could set up mining operations here, so we can gather what's in the bedrock. Okay, there's another lead bed. That's good. rather huge lead bed, too. I like that. Okay, we found ourselves, as I said, a rather huge lead bed. That's good. Because this game we use a lot lead for a lot of different things. And iron, too. Oh, iron. Okay, where's that lead bed? There it is. Have we scanned this dust route? We have now. Silver? Okay, so we have silver and we have lead near each other. That's good. If we can find iron, I'll be ecstatic. What? We're finding some iron nuggets here, but we're not finding that bedrock. If we can find that bedrock, we will be set, because we found other things right nearby. That makes me very happy. The odd iron nugget, not as happy. Okay, another dust root, which we will scan and harvest. Oh, that's a Barrett. Okay, that's our silver bed. And it's huge. Okay, and there's our lead bed. And this lead bed is ridiculous. Wow. Okay, we already checked that one. And yeah, we checked that one too. Alright, so we're still looking for that mysterious iron deposit. But the fact that we have Silver and lead right near each other is promising. But I want to find an iron... Whoa, 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 whoa. Silver deposit. Alkane vent. Okay, we finally got our first floor scanned. It's a dust root. That's another silver vein or bed, whatever you want to call it. That's great. I don't need that. Water deposit. That's always useful. What's this? More silver. Okay, another iron deposit. Couple of them. If we can find that iron bed, we will be in great shape here. Okay, an alkane deposit. Alright, back to silver again. Alright. You know what? I think I've lost my patience with this. Okay. So here's a silver deposit over here. Fine. Okay, Barrett wants to talk. What's that? Lead. So it's time to put an outpost right here. Placing an outpost beacon allows you to build objects and structures. Navigate the build menu categories using Q and E. Switch to modified mode using Tab. Outpost objects are built from items and resources. When building an object, the build costs are automatically removed from your ship's cargo hold or your inventory. Alright, time to talk with Barrett. Since he's our new companion now. Ooh, cookie days. I do like cookies. I fully agree with that statement. No, that's true. All right, boss. You got it. I do feel bad for him. All right, let's get back to Outpost building. All we've done is put down the beacon. We haven't done shit after that. All right, so let's go into build mode. We need to build some extractors. This is our lead vein, right? Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, put that up there. There we go. Lead. The extractor requires power in order to function. Build a power source to provide this object with power. So, now that it's going, there's one other thing we need, and that's a storage container. Oh, wait. By creating an output link from the extractor, everything it produces will automatically be sent to the storage. Output links are useful for storing the output of extractors and builders. They are also essential in providing builders with their required resources. Okay. Alright, now we go to the silver bed. Get ourselves a silver extractor. Alright. Extractors harvest resources over time. Most have to be placed on a resource vein, and some resources can be harvested from the atmosphere. Once the extractor's inventory is full, it will stop producing. If you create an output linked to a storage container of the matching type, the extractor's output will go directly into it. To create an output link, yeah, I just showed you that. Okay, so, but first things first, we need power for this thing. And now, and what was the other extractor? What is that? Oh, H3? I haven't found anything for that. Alright, so the only thing we really need at this point oh, that's nice. Transfer container. Build this to allow transfer of cargo while on board of your ship. Oh, wow. Okay. Simple fabricator allows us to build things, and produces adaptive frames. Which requires iron and aluminum, which we don't have here. Okay. Now we need to build some structures. Okay, we need somewhere to live. So we'll just put up a simple 4-wall hab. Okay, we'll put it here. The other thing we need is... Uh-oh, where'd it go? Okay, there it is. Now... Oh. Guess we need to build an airlock first, huh? Okay. Yeah, why is it not letting us build? Okay. Now, what this does... And now gets us into a very small, but manageable, living space for our soon-to-be outpost workers. So... Back to outpost building. Now we have windows. But that's not the main thing to do here. First things first. We need some beds. So that way Lin and Heller have somewhere to sleep. It's not going to be the neatest. This is, yeah, and yes, this is settlement building. Deal with it. Okay, now they have somewhere to sleep, which I don't know about you, I find rather useful. All right. The next thing we're going to need is a crew station. You can't have people here without a crew station. The crew station allows you to assign crew to your outpost, which can provide various benefits depending on their skills. So once we're done here, we're going to assign Heller and Lin to be working here. Alright, the next thing we're going to need, if we can. Okay, so what do we have? Industrial and a cooking station. Well, yeah, we'll give them a cooking station so they can fucking eat. And that's about all that's about all we have the resources for. But hey, it's something. And I'd say this is possibly our first home, but no, we still have the headquarters of Constellation. So this is our new layout. We've got two things pumping up, and they're right near each other. And within sight of the frontier, too. But let's see if I can figure out how to do this. There we go. We got it. Okay, so we're going to assign them to Kreet Outpost 1 and Heller as well. As you can see, Lin has 3 points in Outpost Management and Heller has 3 points in Outpost Engineering. And we have... Oh, and I need to assign Barrett to the crew of the Frontier. We have our crew. We got Barrett. We got Sarah. Sarah is an excellent in astrodynamics, and Barrett is perfect in starship engineering. The kind of people you definitely want on your ship. And Barrett's also pretty damn good with particle beam weapon systems. I don't necessarily think that's here or there right now, but it's useful in combat. So, and, well, Sarah's also pretty good with lasers. So, I mean, between the two of them, we got space battles covered pretty good. All right. So this is my little outpost on Kreet. The only thing this thing could really use, let's see if we actually have the resources for it. Yeah. Yes, let's build some defenses. Oh no, I'm out of beryllium. Damn. Alright, alright. But that's a hell of a start. And if you see that large yellow circle that's surrounding the outpost is the build area for the outpost beacon. It's radially around the beacon itself. Now, if you need to move this, you can move the beacon. But yeah, this gives you plenty of room to build yourself a nice little outpost. Not so little, actually. Really nice. And, oh, it says we need more power, huh? Okay, and there they are. Getting themselves adjusted to their new home. I guess this needs its own power, huh? I wonder. Did that just brighten up a little bit? And this video is starting to get pretty long here. I do apologize for that. Okay. Okay, I see. It's not like Fallout where you need to... It's not like Fallout where you need to connect all the power. Okay. Unfortunately, our 3 turrets... we're not getting any defense anyway because we have no power. Probably should have thought of that before I started building them. So we'll worry about defenses another time, I guess. But, well, at least we got power connected to the light here. Well, yeah, being able to see you're getting yourself upstairs and in when it's late, so you don't kill yourself, is probably useful. And yeah. Okay. Not the most exciting place to be, but it's a start. And that's all that really matters. So I think we're going to leave it here, guys. This has been an interesting video, huh? Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest and greatest videos as they come in and to help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer. This is Starfield. I'll see you all next time.